And has not given up a run so far, trying to give his offense time to get back into the game. Clement's 1 for 2. Swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is what we thought. It's going to be a tight game, and this game is, man, oh man, there's going to be a lot of moments where relievers are going to come in and see who does it better.
2-1 on Clement, who, a lot like the Blue Jays this season, has just kept on coming. He was a platoon guy to start the year, 240 hitter for his career. More and more time as the season went on. Uses gloves versatility to get him into the lineup. Oh, no. There's one day in August where Ernie broke his hand. He still has that pad on his hand. And he sliced his foot open and needed 10 stitches the same day and never missed any time. That's the guy they love, Ernie Clement. On a 3-1 pitch. Has another base hit, another multi-hit game. Above 400 for the postseason, Ernie Clement.
Got a pitch he liked. Didn't try to do too much. He's a hit machine. And so is this Toronto lineup. The reason they've been so good, and maybe not necessarily every game, but their 6 through 9 makes their 1 through 3 that much more lethal.
Clement, by the way, won the race to tie Rosarena for the most hits in a single postseason. Jimenez, who is a good bunter, squares. Oh, no. Yeah, if you're a pitcher going into this lineup, there's just no way to catch your breath.
There isn't. And again, it's a total team concept. Putting the ball in play more than not. Now, they've been dominated by one pitcher. That's it. One pitcher in the postseason.
Oh, no. 2-0.
And I can make the argument with a lot of innings and game to go, but I can make the argument that if they were to win the World Series, they will have beaten the best collection of pitchers that I can ever remember in one postseason.
Started with the Yankees, Don and Fried, Cam Schlittler. 3-0 as Jimenez tries to give himself up. And then the Seattle Mariners, built on their pitching. They get through them in 7 games. This Dodgers starting staff came into this World Series on an historic tear up to this point. But outside of Yamamoto, the rest of the starters have a 7 ERA for LA. And the series right there, that's where you didn't anticipate the Blue Jays having the edge. They've got better starting pitching.
That is incredible when you think about what the Dodgers are rolling in.
There goes Clement from first. He'll take it. And so he gets second without Jimenez having to sacrifice. Another guy that's been so good at driving and runs has a chance to do that here.
Well, you can steal even if you don't get that big a jump on glass now. That's one of the weaknesses in his delivery to home.
3-2. Jimenez. Into right center field. Hernandez running out deep left. There's 4-2 Blue Jays. Andres Jimenez at the 9th spot one more time.
Such a huge run here after the Dodgers claw back to get within 1. Mr. Runner in scoring position. And the reactions of everybody knowing they got a chance to even get another runner home with the man on second, nobody out.
And you saw Trey Savage excited. It looks like Trey Savage is going to be the guy. Top of the order is due up for the Dodgers. The Savage owned those guys the other night at Dodger Stadium. And Andres Jimenez has been a 0 when there's been nobody on base. But anytime they've really needed him, he's been a superstar.
From 0 to hero.
And now George Springer from laying flat, looking like there was no chance he was going to come back, to getting 2 hits in Game 6 and a surprise return and going 3 for 3 so far in Game 7. with a clearly diminished swing. He got the side injury back in the championship series. He got drilled on the knee by a fastball. And the Blue Jays have hinted at the fact that there's a lot more going on, too, that he's dealing with. He's fighting through. Jays looking for a big inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. On 1-1, Springer. With the way the Dodger offense is struggling, Trey Savage looming down there in the Blue Jays bullpen. 3 runs starts to feel like a mountain.
That was a really good pitch right there, and if Springer and all was trying to go the other way, that would have been the pitch to do it on, but outside sinker that comes back.
Springer's been at his best with 2 strikes these last couple days. Not this time. The fastball's by him. Oh, 1 gone in the 6th inning. Fox College Football Friday is under the lights in primetime this week. 23rd ranked USC in the nation's top offense taking on Northwestern. Friday night, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on Fox. Back in Los Angeles. Jimenez at second, 1 away for Lucas. Fastball for a strike. Field 1. Fly to center field. Edmund. Jimenez sets for third and will get there. 2. Well, anytime you reach this stage of the game and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hasn't had a big swing yet, you start to think that's coming really soon.
Yeah, and you know, Tyler Gosselin done a nice job preventing so far that man on second, nobody out from scoring. Now you got 2 outs, man on third. And either Guerrero or Bichette, pick your poison. No, neither is easy.
Jimenez running down that line, trying to shoot fast. Now it's outside ball 1. Dave Roberts picked the wrong poison back in the 3rd when he put Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on intentionally. And Bichette fouled it with his swing of the night, his 3-run home run. Guerrero chops it left side. Muncy cuts it off, takes his time, throws him out. Blue Jays get the run right back. They lead game 7, 4-2 as we go to the late innings. And we're back after a word from your local Fox station.
They're passing me 50 times a game. You know what I mean? Our counts don't travel like that. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have the wide receiver lined up over here on the split. You know what I'm saying?
They did not know what he was saying.
I know what you're saying, Cornell.
Nobody knows football
Are these free?
like Tom Brady.
Absolutely.
Nice.
If you feel it in your heart, we can
Fox 4 and more 27.
Hey, Dave here at the Home Zone Sofa Factory. This Veterans Day, we love to build a sofa just for you at our Texas factory. And we'll even throw one in for your best friend, too. Plus, for our vets, we'll even deliver it for free. Home Zone, we're different.
Blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on Tucson or Tucson hybrids. See your local Hyundai dealer today.
The world world's biggest names are at WinStar's spectacular Lucas Oil Live. Don't miss Cody Jinks, December 6th. Ryan Bingham and the Texas Gentlemen, December 13th. Miranda Lambert, December 26th. And Ron White, December 31st.
I'm smart, but you can't prove it on paper.
Only at the World of WinStar.
Vivint makes your home smarter. And when you have Vivint and Reliant, they're smarter together. Because now, you can make your home smarter, protect your family, and track your energy savings, all in one place. So you can stay on top of everything, inside and out.
Camera recording.
Smarter security, smarter energy, smarter home. Now that's electric. Vivint and Reliant. Smarter together.
Hey, Dave here at the Home Zone Sofa Factory. This Veterans Day, let us build you a sofa and we'll customize it just for you. Over 20 fabrics to choose from. Plus, for our vets, we'll even deliver it for free. Home Zone, we're different.
22-year-old Trey Savage, who nobody even heard of 2 months ago, makes his major league debut in mid-September, shows up in the postseason and has dazzled. His latest, his best. A rookie record, 12 strikeouts in Game 5. He's in there to face the top of the Dodge order, working out of the bullpen and stirring up memories of Madison Bumgarner more than a decade ago for the Giants. He had a shutout, came back and finished Game 7. John Schneider would love if Savage could take this the rest of the way, but this is asking a lot.
Yeah, this will be the hardest, to say the least, the hardest opportunity he's going to have, and we're going to find out, if they still chase that splitter. Because the biggest thing you got to understand about pitching every 5 days, yes, it's the 7th game, but a young man coming in out of the bullpen has got these adrenaline rush, and maybe not quite the electricity and the way you want to be every 5 days.
Trying to find his mark, and does with the sliders. That was the pitch that caught the Dodgers off guard in Game 5. They knew that his splitter was tough, but he threw that slider bunch into great effect. Waking up echoes of names like Smokey Joe Wood and Don Newcomb. Firing 3-1. Ball 4 on the leadoff walk for Ohtani. Will Smith heads up, and MLB Together is baseball's platform embodying the sport's commitment to philanthropic causes and mental wellness efforts by teams, players, and the league. To learn more, visit MLBtogether.com. It's the 3rd time the last 4 innings the Dodgers have had the leadoff man on.
I mean, I understand why he's in the game, but we were talking, and I was telling you, this is a tough position for the young man to be in, especially with a 2-run lead and coming in out of the pen and hoping he got that same magic that you just absolutely lit the world on fire when your start was. But you're gonna have a little less. You just are.
So a visit there from Kirk and Guerrero both. And he's having to face some guys that have been in this spot before, have delivered in big spots before. Smith, Freeman, and Betts, none of them having big World Series, but all of them have had a big individual moment to this point. Tie and run up there. Top of the 7th. The Savage deals. In there with a fastball. They already have Anthony Dominguez warming again. John Schneider will not let this spiral out for the 22-year-old. His 1-1 pitch is lifted to center field for Dalton Varsho. And the first out of the 7th. Ohtani tags and retreats.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but for that young man, that's a big out. You don't count outs when you're starting. You're counting outs when you come in on relief. So big out, maybe that settles him down a little bit. He knows the tying run will constantly come to the plate as long as Ohtani's on the base path.
He's counting outs. All of Canada's counting outs. They are 8 of them away from their first World Championship in 32 years. Freddie Freeman 1 for 3 in Game 7 and ahead 1-0. The Savage was ahead pretty much that entire Game 5. He threw 104 pitches. He threw 3 in a hitter's count.
That's crazy.
Insane. Here's 1-0. Aim for a strike.
Well, that's the pitch that makes him so nasty. I mean, his ability to float that ball in and then start it in the middle of the plate and below the barrel of the bat. The hitters have a hard time picking it up between that, the slider, and his over-the-top fastball.
Falls behind Freeman 2-1. Drafted just last year. Started this season in A-ball, pitching in front of 327 people, and he finishes it in Game 7 of the World Series. Ohtani at first, Freeman at the plate to tie and run. The Savages 2-1. Chopper first, gun to second, 1, back to first, 2. And 6 is the number for the Blue Jays. Away from snapping a 32-year drought.
I'm stumped. Friendly insurance lizard, first letter G. Did you pet it?
Come on, you just switched to Geico for car insurance? You know exactly what you needed?
Friendly people at Geico weren't lizards.
Think European accent, yay big.
Napoleon?
No.
Not even a lizard.
Maybe I can help. No way, it's the Geico Gecko. This guy knows crosswords. 64 is coin. Thank you.
Support.
Is that how you spell fracascia?
Get more with Geico.
Want the fastest working GLP-1? For half the price, Ro now offers FDA-approved weight loss injections cheaper, so you can see weight loss results faster. Lose 20% of your weight with the formula that hits not 1, but 2 hormones for less hunger and faster results. Weight loss faster. Confidence higher. Price cheaper. See if you qualify at ro.co/TV.
Many of your kind have come here to hunt. So did I. How does it feel to be hunted?
Find your fun again. Carnival is calling.
Because sometimes we feel guilty. Give more love than humanly possible when you feed a Hill's scientifically proven formula. Because you're only human, there's Hill's.
The new monster menu is now at Burger King.
Really?
Frightfully fun for all families. Sink your teeth into the new monster menu at BK.
You rule.
I'm thinking we need a car.
All auto traders, go time. These empty nesters need a new ride. Search. Compare. Buy. Auto intelligence? Let's get it. Technology. Auto trader, auto intelligence.
Guerrero Jr. starts a 3-6-3 double play to finish off the top of the 7th for Trey Savage. Emmett Sheehan comes in for the Dodgers. Bichette leads off for the Jays and swings and misses at that high fastball.
Well, that is impressive as that double play was. It gets Ohtani not to get back up if they get 6 outs. That's what it means, right? So they got to get somebody on and hold the Blue Jays if you want a tying run with Ohtani up in the 9th.
Up 7 hitters away. Back-to-back fastballs snuck by Bichette and 2. There's nobody warming just yet, although Jeff Hoffman has started to move around down in that Blue Jays bullpen. So Trey Savage will be ready for Betts, Muncy, and Hernandez in the 8th. 0-2 to Bichette. Foul. Shane gave up runs each of his first 4 outings in this postseason, but then, like so many guys out of the Dodger bullpen in the 18-inning Game 3, was at his best. 2 2/3, didn't give anything up. Dodgers have gone from Ohtani to Robleski to Tyler Glasnow. Ohtani just did not have it tonight, starting on short rest for the first time in his career. 2 1/3, give up the home run to Bichette. And then the Jays getting a massive insurance run, taking it right back after the Dodgers had cut it to 3-2 last inning against Glasnow. The 1-2 to Bichette, got him with a high fastball. 1 away, and we look back at that twin killing that finished off the top of the inning.
Yeah, I mean, high chopper has got to make the perfect throw, and he does. Easy for him to get back. And man, oh man.
And his family's been along for the entire ride. Back to when he debuted. Scotiabank Arena is jam-packed for a watch party for the folks that couldn't get in here at the Rogers Center. Ball on Addison Barger. Vladimir Jr. hadn't made his impact at the plate in this game, but he's done that just about every other night of this postseason. He's done it with his glove here in Game 7. Barger's handled the offense. 2 more hits. 2 hits in 6 of the 7 games in this World Series. And a pretty good MVP case for Addison Barger.
He sure is. He's got a lot of choices. That's why this offense has been impressive.
Team that was 23rd in runs scored last year as they finished in last place in the American League East. How about that? Hoffman gets it cranked up right away. Here's a 2-1. Barger on the ground to first. Freddie Freeman takes it himself. 2 down in the 7th. And we get a quick word from Capital One.
What's been the highlight of your career? And that have to be
big guy. I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts. What's in your wallet?
Part of the Blue Jays getting so much better on offense this year, guys like this. Alejandro Kirk bouncing back. Kirk, Springer, and Bichette were the 2 most improved hitters in baseball from last year to this year. Shoots one to right field, headed for the gap. It's down. It's cut off by Hernandez. Holds Kirk to a single. Second hit of the game for Alejandro Kirk.
Loves hitting. Can hit all parts of the field. And can get some of the longest singles in the history of baseball.
We saw him get like a 400-footer back in the championship series.
He don't care.
No, take his hits any way he can get them. Jays 4, Dodgers 2, 2 gone in the 7th. Dalton Varsho, forget about the offensive numbers. His defense has been huge. The center point of this Jays defense that has not given up an error its last 11 games. The diving play that he made on Teoscar Hernandez back in the 4th. If he doesn't make that play, this is an entirely different game. Got him from Arizona a few years back. Here's a catcher coming up. Not often you see guys make that transition. Catcher to center field. They might try it, but to become a Gold Glover and become a guy that John Schneider says he thinks is the best outfielder in the American League.
Well, the Dodgers have not had a 1-2-3 inning. Even though they've had, in the first inning, 3 batters back at the throwout. But there's not too many clean innings. A lot of traffic on the bases for the Blue Jays against the Dodgers pitching.
4 runs on 11 hits. A couple walks in there as well. And the Dodgers have had their chances too. But 7 hits. Taking 3 walks. A run in the 4th, a run in the 6th. That's it. Dodgers are just 2-4 in World Series Game 7s, and they've never scored more than 2 runs. Camacho's down on strikes. Can the offense wake up before it's too late? Betts, Muncy, and Tasker Hernandez coming up.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
You won't believe
Where I am. T-Mobile now has the best network. How will you use it?
What if business banking did more? Like helped you land your next round of financing? Or made it simpler to pay your crew? What if it unlocked credit sooner so you could build momentum at every stage? Or gave you the confidence to leap into new markets? The truth is, banking can do more. That's why over 200,000 entrepreneurs, from tech to e-commerce, love Mercury, because it's one powerful product that lets you do more with your money.
I'm Jamie, founder of Ray. Our latest invention, Retinal Vision. AI tuning delivers ultimate clarity for unmatched security. Protect your home like I do with Retinal Vision on new 4K cameras and doorbells from Ring. Shop now at ring.com.
This is Fresh Pet. Here, there are no fillers, no spray-on flavors, no compromises. Just vet-developed recipes packed with fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real fresh food belongs in everybody's bowl.
If the Colonel knew we waited this long to bring our tangy, smoky KFC Original Honey Barbecue back, he'd be a little upset.
I'll get you, Ma.
The Colonel lived so we could cheat. Back because you begged for it. KFC Original Honey Barbecue.
Your sisters are running early.
Early? This headache.
What you got now? Try Painquil, the max strength liquid pain reliever that starts working fast. Painquil, the aches pain, strains, head pounding, back aching, fights pain fast. Medicine. Nobody likes a cracked windshield.
What was that?
No.
But you can go to SafeLight.com and get it fixed now and pay later.
Awesome.
SafeLight can come to you for free. Don't wait. Get fixed now and pay later at SafeLight.com.
Safe like repair, safe like repair.
I won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't take this feeling like I'm going so high. I got no time. If I think I'm feeling like
Find your postseason game day fit now at MLBshop.com.
Well, who's it going to be? This World Series, the 121st edition, has come down to Game 7. The Blue Jays have the lead. As we go to the 8th inning, Toronto's trying to win its first World Series since they won back-to-back titles in 92 and 93. Dodgers trying to make it back-to-back championships themselves. We mentioned they're just 2 and 4 in World Series Game 7s all time, and the lack of offense has been the biggest reason why. It's taken complete game shutouts to win Game 7. Johnny Padres in 1955 at Yankee Stadium. Sandy Koufax on 2 days rest went the distance in 1965 in Minnesota. The offense again has fallen flat. Betts, Muncy, Teoscar Hernandez against the rookie Trey Savage. 4 balls and 2 strikes. Stays alive.
Well, you would think at this point, John Snyder's buying outs. If anybody gets on, I think you would have your closer come in this game. So he's just trying to steal some outs, lessen the amount of work that Hoffman would have to do.
Another 0-2 to Mookie Betts. Brown ball is short. Jimenez down to a knee. One down in the 8th. Coming up when the game finishes, they return to the postgame. Presented by Strauss. One of these teams will celebrate with the trophy ceremony, emceed by Kevin Burkhardt. And he'll be joined by A-Rod, Big Papi, and Derek Jeter for a full hour of coverage. Starting on Fox, it'll continue on FS1. Jays 4, Dodgers 2, 1 away in the 8th. Max Muncy, who's been on twice in Game 7. High strike.
And once again, I mean, facing a guy in your normal stance is going to be what today's hitters are. He's completely in the back of the box. And when you have slider split that moves that much, you're catching at the worst part. But hitters are kind of just ingrained to stay where they're at. Moving up in the box would take away a little bit of that leverage that he has with that split.
The 1-1 from Savage. Muncy hits a high drive to deep right field. Headed for the pole and gone. Max Muncy brings the Dodgers back to within one with a no-doubt shot. It's 4-3 in the 8th.
Well, Max Muncy said, I'm going to wait back here in my stance and get a hanger anyways. And he got it. And that guarantees Ohtani to hit again.
And it ties up the home run race in this ball game, but it's another night where the Blue Jays have hit the big home run and the Dodgers have gotten a solo shot. 8 of the 9 in this Fall Classic have been solo home runs. Back to a 1-run game in the 8th inning of Game 7. Teoscar Hernandez chases badly. Wanted to be the hero himself, wanted to tie the score. Knocked in the first run of the ball game. 5 homers in this postseason. Q shot, a lot of English on it. No big deal for the Bush. 2 away. A look back at Muncy's homer.
Sitting on a tee up there, and this kind of swing we've seen a lot out of Muncy. That should do it. Bring it in Hoffman.
All right, so Trey Savage. After his Game 5 gem out of the bullpen. And his season, it's had to feel like a dream. Finishes in Game 7.
Got this old thing and the bill from the store where I got it. Figured you could beat it with a better deal than one of these big boys.
It doesn't work that way.
Well, at Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill and they'll give you a better deal.
Verizon Express.
No, better deal, best 5G network. Back to the TV. Does it come higher than 8K? Because I don't like to squint.
Ma'am, take your TV and go. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal today.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
You don't know that?
Here they come, yo. Here they come.
You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. I think you Venmo this, y'all. Swears that. Yo, lift the lid. You can make it. Tell me what we are, cause what we be the epitome, do, die, dip, and you can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. I think you Venmo this, y'all.
Get your Venmo debit card today with free Perplexity Pro.
If Jerry knew football the way Tom Brady knows football, he would in no way be able to handle it. Tom Brady knowledge is 10 pounds of football in a 5-pound bag of Jerry.
Come on, Ryan. You gotta look off the safety before you... When the safety rotates down, just rip the seam.
Nobody knows football.
Come on, we can do better.
Like Tom Brady.
Not that hard.
Fox Tuesday. It's a night of murder and mystery.
I saw the bear tearing
First, an all-new murder in a small town. Then, an unforgettable new episode of Doc.
You did this to himself? I need to find out what's going on.
Murder in a small town, followed by Doc. All new Tuesday on Fox.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
Swansea's third home run of the postseason has brought the Dodgers back to within one, and they react to the dome at Cosm in Inglewood back in L.A. 4-3 game. In the 8th inning, Jeff Hoffman is on for Tommy Edman. Just outside with his first pitch. Big part of this bullpen hitting its stride has been Jeff Hoffman hitting his. Really struggled in the second half of the season, but he's given up just 1 run in 11 games in this postseason. 2-0 on Tommy Edman. Him going more than an inning is a big deal. He's done that half his outings in these playoffs. Edman is 0 for 2. Has the sack fly in this game. On 2-0. Takes a strike.
Good splitter there on a 2-0 pitch.
Snell and Yamamoto both warming for the Dodgers. Ground ball to second. Bichette's got it. To the bottom of the 8th. Dodgers within 1. 4-3 in Game 7.
When things get tough, you don't go down easily. You keep pushing. If you've been diagnosed with metastatic PSMA-positive prostate cancer, had hormone therapy, and can delay chemotherapy, ask your doctor about Pluvicto. Pluvicto is not chemotherapy. It's a different treatment that targets PSMA-positive cells. Pluvicto can be used before chemotherapy for some people. Pluvicto involves contact with radioactivity, which may increase the risk for cancer and cause fetal harm. Drink plenty of fluids, urinate often, use contraception, and talk to your doctor about ways to reduce the risk of exposing others to radiation during and after treatment. Pluvicto can cause low levels of blood cell counts, kidney problems, and infertility. Tell your doctor if you have weakness, pale skin, shortness of breath, bleeding or bruising more easily, infection, or changes in urination. Side effects include decreased blood cell counts, tiredness, dry mouth, nausea, appetite loss, joint or back pain, and constipation.
Ask your doctor about Pluvicto, because every day without cancer progression is a victory.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, Batemobile, not too fast, baby.
Any allowance? Just one. It's a long one. Dermatologist.
That's why you need a real deal.
Look out! That's Batman!
Go home, Bateman. Do a podcast or something. That's hurtful.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place. Where your breakfast faves like pancakes, eggs, and bacon, or French toast with sausage and eggs are all just $6. The new value menu, every day at IHOP.
That guard dog sure is lucky he has Simply Safe with proactive monitoring.
Stop, this is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
Must be nice. Simply Safe. Real security stops crime before it starts.
When you grow up out here, you learn to tell facts from fertilizer. I keep my boots clean by rolling with AT&T. You know, the company that invented the telephone. AT&T's America's first network, and it's still the best. That's not me talking. That's the scoreboard. Just the fastest, most reliable network. Ain't that right, Graham? When you compare, there's no comparison. Plain talk, strong signal, nothing better.
Stay tuned here on Fox for the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy, plus the Willie Mays MVP Award presented by Chevrolet. To the bottom of the 8th in Game 7, the Jays by a run. 8-9-1 coming up. Ernie Clement, another 2-hit game. He's set a postseason record with 10 multi-hit games. And he's tied Randy Rosarena for the all-time postseason record, 29 hits in one playoffs. Jimenez and Springer to follow. At the end of the 9th, the Dodgers have Kike Hernandez, Miguel Rojas, and Shohei Ohtani.
That guy.
Yeah, he's looming.
Started with that guy. Could it end with that guy?
Sheehan rocks and fires. Goes up to get it. Hooks it down the line. Foul. Now, only 2 of the last 13 World Series have been clinched at home. Blue Jays trying to celebrate in front of their home fans, like the Astros did in 22, like the Red Sox did in 13. Trying to party like it's 1993 here. Tries to lay off and does. 2-2. Franchise was founded in 1977. They won it pretty quickly when you consider it. continues after that. Won their first one again the year after that, but they didn't make the postseason again for 2 decades after that. Sheehan's 2-2. Clement walks the ball to left center field. That's headed over. Hernandez is standing up against the wall. Ernie Clement just will not stop. His 40th hit of this postseason, a new record.
This guy's amazing. Top of his own fastball and just goes and gets on top of it.
Yeah, he puts his hands up like Jordan. Ernie Clement is confident as they come. That's it for Emmett Sheehan. Dave Roberts going to bring in another one of his starters here. 4-3. Jay's looking for the insurance.
Here's to the stop that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
Old Spice Gentleman's Super Hydration Body Wash. Vanilla and shag. 24/7 moisturization with vitamin B3.
Are you using all the Old Spice?
Oops.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Welcome to the neighborhood, Jordan.
Thanks, guys.
Because when you feel protected, you can dream fearlessly. Bundle and save up to 40%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Tuesday. It's decision time across the nation. Control of key states, key issues, and key decisions for the country hang in the balance. Brett Baer and Martha McCallum anchor special Democracy 25 coverage. Stay with Fox News Channel. America is watching.
1993, the last time the Blue Jays won it all. Last time there was a Canadian